We're going to talk inflated numbers. I'm going to do this video where I talk about how the entertainment industry and the sports industry, which are all basically all tied together, when you got streams and dreams and how you inflate it. I was doing a video recently about the NFL that they play too many games and how they try to manipulate numbers just like they do in baseball with numbers being thrown more, in basketball with stats and stat padding, and they all stat padding. Well, they do it in the music industry with the inflated streams to sell you fake dreams because you have to do so many numbers to even break a dollar. It's crazy. Same thing um, with the movie industry. So all this stuff is all tied together. It's like a monopoly of what? It's like mafia ran. It really is hitting the numbers and playing the numbers because of what you remember of just the. You remember we used to go from the Nielsen ratings. We never knew anybody with a Nielsen box depending on where you live. But when they started making streaming a reality, everything now counts as towards a sale or something. But really, what does that mean for the actual artist or the person that's participating in it? You know, got me thinking of an old quote that Michael Bivins of New Edition fame once said. He said, "Entertainers make a lot of money; they just don't see a lot of money in the entertainment industry." That is a glaring reality. So for every $20 off a CD, you have to split a dollar 5 ways. So good luck with that. And that's after taxes, after deductions. That's the coldness and the reality of the rich getting richer and how it keeps you divided. But this manipulation to inflate through entertainment, through sports, and through politics. Let's not leave politics out the equation. Because when we have the electoral vote and the electoral college and the popular vote, what does all that mean? And all that jargon and percentages and numbers and decimals. And how does this part of the county and that part of the county. It's just the jargon that they use. Basically, it's like playing the New York Stock Exchange market and the bells and everything that comes with those whistles. You're just sitting there letting it all kind of cipher in. Do you even understand what they're trying to tell you? How does it come into view? How does it come into play? What does it say to the day? So, it's one of those kind of things that you kind of like take it in all consideration. Um, it's a lot of jargon, a lot of wording, and so on and so forth. But what does it really mean? How does it tap into the bigger picture? You know? So that's one of the things about it. It's one of those things that you just kind of scratch your head and wonder about, you know. But the inflated of the numbers to sell a product is even worse now because you can't possibly tell me that with poverty, homelessness, and the divide, and what they're still trying to push over the illusion. The name, the marquee, the value cracks me up because when people work for a said company, they're seen as shining, but who's really making the money? It's kind of like when you work fast food or something. You know how people have to sit there and say, well, we do this and we do that. But who's the we? Because all you're doing is getting the crumbs of the money. You're not getting the totality of the money. So who's the real we? Because the front end of the money, there's only a handful of actually seeing the money. So who's really getting the money? So it's the same thing in show business and the same thing in the sports world. It's all connected. Yeah, you hear about a guy getting a big contract, like Juan Soto just signed a big deal with the Mets. How much of that 700 plus 100 million is he actually going to get? How much is guaranteed? And the people that are paying are worth 5 times the money. So what does it say? And what's the incentive? And do you ever get any real stock into the company or any real stock? See, that's the thing. When you hear about actors who are actually getting money, royalties in the movie, like that's one of the things that Tom Cruise does. You start to back in your money. Or like when I heard about music artists, I think I want to say like U2 and REM who were able to buy their masters and took deductions on the royalties. You learn these sort of things when you can tie it back. So that's the key. Having a real say, not just being front and center like a balloon that's thrown into the air and everybody gets excited. But how come, you know, where does it go towards that? So just those sort of things that the inflatedness to sell you on a product and how it goes and then it takes a life of its own. And then you start to see it because it's played 99,000 different times all on TV, all on these streets. But how much do the people who created it get? Who is the real ones reaping it of the inflated? Why they got to inflate more games or more of this or that for the same results? But who's getting the profit? Who's getting the cut? So this is the era we live in. The inflated numbers in entertainment, in sports, politics, and who's the real breadwinner of it all. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shitter if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.